The Cardinals' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Auburn's offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got a man. It's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Ball State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Going over the top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Breaks into the open. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. On target to the left. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Racing down the left side. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They march to the red zone, and here they go. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Kelly.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Snagged out of the air. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hard running there. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll go right back to it. There we go. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Timely decisions, effective play management, helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field is Kelly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Play, it's intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Weatherly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Ashley. Powers through the defender. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Kelly. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Peter. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. did exactly what he's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. Oh, better look out! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some speed. He now has 61 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll give it to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Got his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Shoots it to the left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. Wow, they have set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, and you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. He leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Simmons. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up. Here we go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Webster. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Webster. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of the 49.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Play a man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys have got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Simmons. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown over! They went for the big play and boy, it didn't pay off.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make a play.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. He's moving out of the pocket.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun on third down. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
The deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops the throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked out. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets to him. You're going to hear guys after these games say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple
from the Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. The Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense will get the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Ball State's offense will take the field for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's
turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Kelly. Caught close to the marker, it's Webster. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Webster. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score! And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And the Cardinals will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
Has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's low. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Handoff to the fullback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Judicials can really attack on this second and short. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll move the wide receiver. Goes to the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down. Right on the money. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Webster. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella. Hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Fires deep on the run. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they thread deep in the red zone. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Sends it back in motion. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And the pressure was too much. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmys.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Yukon Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the All-State Cardinals, taking on the Yukon Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Snagged in the middle. It's Weatherly. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Finding an escape route. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They boot it away. He's got it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
If you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Puts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards.
One of the the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Murphy. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Edwards. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Give to the running back. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the draw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pick up there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On second and goal, they go right back to it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. That thing would have hit a spring in the middle of the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Kelly. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled, and oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on another team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cardinals will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Ohio's offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads.
Breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Navarro. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Finding open areas. Got the first down and more. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hold on. Okay.
Takes the handoff. It's Ashley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weatherly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Robinson. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on. Okay.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Kelly. Got a man, it's Weatherly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just keeps slinging it. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire
Welcome to Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, home to the Western Michigan Broncos, where we have a terrific matchup in store. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Ball State Cardinals taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Broncos will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will start this game off with the football. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying play action. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for a goal. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Off play action on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it, tuck it down, and get some positive yards.
Bring in the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just a short pass to the tight end. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Ashley. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. They'll run it here on third and goal. Jumped on top of the pile. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's not... Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Third down play from the gun. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the ref. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. I'd really like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Here comes the heat. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't...
to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Zips will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Ball State's offense will go to work first. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Makes the grab on the left. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Ashley.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So Akron's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success.
Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The short hands. It's Webster. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the field goal unit is on the field. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And this one splits the upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return. I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Might be looking to run. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead, and we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the throw out to the sideline with just a few yards. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely center cut. The lead now 6 here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Wisconsin is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been jumping around since the first whistle. They're up by 20 over Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Finley. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes a grab on the shot. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? That's reeled in. It's Adams.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking for a gap. It's Ashley. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They're facing a 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team gets down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To throw, it's Finley. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Polk. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Newell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Newell. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A 1st down for the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little space. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ball State. Once he got some room, it was over. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a man on the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Polk.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And the Zips really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man. It's Mason. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Newell. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Finley. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up. And now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice...
makes of this sport. Crazy comebacks, record-breaking performances. But it's not often we get a rivalry game that features a piece of agriculture as surprise at the end of a four-quarter battle, but that's exactly what we have in store here. Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Ball State Cardinals, squaring off with another team from the map, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ball State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Cardinals managed to slip by the Huskies the last time these two got together.
Yeah, the Cardinals took care of business in the big moments. They won the big moments in a rivalry game where everybody doesn't like, hey, listen, there's a trophy on the line. I'm all for it. They executed Jesse in those big moments.
It was mental toughness, really, thinking back to that game.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the option. Turning it on. Really good job by Eddie there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll send out the kicker here. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a champ.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. grabbed over the middle. It's Givens. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. To the air, it's Kelly. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. He could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure. The Bronze Star, a unique trophy, and Northern Illinois earned a celebration in this one. That's going to do it from here. For David...